morning. Welcome back to Lonesome Acre Homestead. I have some unfortunate news this morning. Our fox is back. And I know this because I came out here about 7:45 this morning and all of my baby ducks are gone. For the last week that I've had them outside, they're in their run, but I've also had like it's a kind of like a makeshift brooder. So they had a dog kennel that was wrapped in chicken wire, so I knew that they couldn't get out, and I would put them up at night with food and water just to make sure that they were safe, and that has been going really well. Well, they grow really fast, and so last night was the very first night that I ever let them stay out of that kennel and just stay in their run all night. And I now know that that was a huge mistake on my part. And let me show you what we've got going on. This is what I walked out to this morning, and just by the look of it, little prints that we have going in here, I'm just gonna take a really good guess that our fox friend is back, as it dug into the coop last night and took our baby ducks. We haven't seen this fox in probably a month, and we haven't had any issues. All of the animals have been fine and have been safe. So I did not realize that this was going to be an ongoing problem with this fox, and because like our meat chickens are still out here, and we've had zero issues with the fox coming back after the meat chickens. And I don't know if it's because they're so large at this point. A friend of mine actually mentioned that maybe it's a mother fox and she's got some babies somewhere, and now she's coming back out. I don't know. So what we are going to do is we are going to run some hardware cloth in the bottom of both of these pens that we move around the yard, so that way it makes it a lot harder for something to get in, and hopefully we no longer have issues occur with this. And I'm not gonna get any more ducks until I know for sure that like we have done everything we can as far as these pens go, to make sure that they are as predator proof as that we can make them, and that is just our responsibility as animal keepers and animal husbandry, just to make sure that they are safe. And unfortunately, I did think that it was a good time to let those ducks kind of stay out overnight, and like I said, it was the first time I'd ever done it, and they're gone. So it does happen. Yeah, that was an unfortunate mistake on my part, is to not realize that that threat is still out there, and that I should have come back out here and still locked them up. But again, the meat chickens are out here and they haven't been bothered in over a month. So you live and you learn. As I was talking to my friend about our fox problem, it's my friend over at Kessel Run Farm. We were discussing, she just got two goats. She's had goats before in the past. She kind of like grew up with them, but I don't think she's had any in like her adult years. She has these two goats, and she just got them on Sunday, and it's just a few days from today, and she said that they are already sick. So I'm gonna go out there and help her, just drench, worm, do whatever we can to make sure that her babies are okay. So between her farm, my homestead, it's not starting out to be such a great day, but luckily, you know, we can help each other. I'm just going to take a quick look at my garden. And that's a part of it, you know. If I have some supplies that on hand that she doesn't like readily have on hand, you know, I can take them out there. I do think we have some zucchini that I'm gonna have to come out here and pick. But that's the name of the game. And yeah, I hate that for her. I hate that for me. But what I had to deal with, you know, this morning is coming out here and literally like they're just gone, totally vanished. And what can you do? You know, just sucks. And it's the name of the game. And I'm hoping that because my husband said, all right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the hardware cloth and run it down the bottom of these coops, and hopefully they'll be good for now on. And I'm hoping that works out for us. There's only so much you can do. Maybe my husband's gonna have to do some fox hunting. Who knows? And I hate that because I think they're such beautiful animals, but you know, can't keep killing mine. We have made it home from Kessel Run Farm. We went over there and I helped her worm her goats, get them some good medicine in them since they've been having some upset stomachs. And it could be the stress of just moving from one place to the other, because these are baby Nigerian dwarf goats that she got, and they have recently been weaned, and you know, they're not familiar with their setting. It could be a ton of things, but we went ahead and just kind of like did it all. We did the worming, we did drenches, we did all that great stuff just to make sure that they were doing good. And when I went over there, I honestly was expecting them to look a lot worse than what they did. But they were great. Yeah, they, you know, got some digestive stuff going on. But other than that, they're all up. They're playing, which is a really good sign. And the reason why I went over there is because I have lost goats before, and I know once an animal goes down, it is really hard to get them up. And even though you do all the things, you know, sometimes you still lose them. And I didn't want that for her. I'm glad she called it early. We were able to make some early interventions. I left her with some medicine, and hopefully that continues to work for them. And I told her to keep me posted because we help each other out. So while our men folk are, you know, off working, sometimes, you know, when you need that extra set of hands, you call your fellow homesteading farm mamas. And that's just how it is. And that has been a blessing for me. Like, if I needed a helping hand whenever our goats were giving birth, you know, I called her, and she was right here to lend me a hand, because one of our goats, it was her first time kidding, and I wasn't sure how well she was going to do. So she came to help just in case I needed an extra set of hands. But that went fine. And today went fine. It is the middle of the day right now. So it is 2:18 in the afternoon, and it is getting warm out there. We are expected to hit 90 degrees this week in Georgia. So it's gonna be warm coming up, and I'm really, really hoping that I get, you know, in that good groove of new routine of get out there in the morning, get as much done as I possibly can, you know, get some extra stuff done, you know, so if there's something additional I want to do, plant more seeds, whatever it is, you know, I'm doing all these things in the morning during the lunchtime to early afternoon. I'm inside doing house chores in the heat of the day, and in the evening I can get back out there and finish up anything that I need to, just to avoid that extreme heat exposure, especially with, you know, having young kids, and it's just not, it's not fun to be out there and be miserable. I want to enjoy it while I'm out there, so I'm making sure that I'm getting out there in the mornings and in the late evenings, and that's pretty much going to be our routine until the fall, and things actually start to cool off, and you want to be out there in the middle of the day. It's getting to where, you know, it's that time of year nobody wants to get out there in the middle of the day, and understandably so. Everybody, y'all stay cool this week, especially if you're in, you know, the southeast or anywhere that's going to be getting some intense heat this week coming up. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll keep y'all posted on the fox since it has made a return, and hopefully we can eliminate that threat this week. Happy homesteading.